Hello beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda Sarai, and I am super excited to dive into today's topic, which is all about the Lions Gate. The Lions Gate portal is officially open today, July 26th. It is open through August 12th, and this is a yearly occurrence with the energies peaking on August 8th, 8/8, the 8/8 portal, the Lions Gate portal. That is the day that is most typically associated with this powerful energy, which is one of abundance and manifestation, which is why this is probably the most well-known portal date of the year. Every single year, this is the most commonly celebrated one, I suppose you could say. When you attune to the energetics, it can open up a powerful portal of manifestation, of abundance. And I saw 111 precisely as I said manifestation. So the reason for that is what we are going to dive into in this video. So yesterday, July 25th, is considered to be a day out of time according to the Mayan calendar. And they used a galactic calendar where they attuned to the alignments in the galaxy. So this is very much connected with Sirius, and it's 144 as I say that on my clock, our spiritual sun. So the reason Sirius is considered to be our spiritual sun is because it is in the center of the galaxy. It is the center point that everything revolves around. It is 23 times brighter than our sun. It is the sun of our sun, the spiritual sun. It brings in the codes to our sun, and many consider it to be the sun that warms our soul and heals our soul, whereas our sun is the one that heals our body and warms our body. Nourishes is perhaps the word that we can connect with here. So when we connect with these energies, so the veil is thin, the energies can come through more powerfully, and because of the alignments, the energy of Sirius itself, because of the conjunctions and so on, are amplified. So the veil is thin so that we have more capacity to connect with the energies, and it helps to activate us and to bring our soul codes online. So what does an activation mean? I will do a separate video on that as well, because I do think it's important for people to understand what the heck an activation actually is. But essentially it's about activating our DNA, activating our soul code blueprint that lies within, that we carry in when we are incarnated, that is held within our body. And it goes deep. So it's much more than a meditation, it's much more than a visualization, and those have their own beautiful purposes. But an activation can serve as a healing and a clearing, but also it brings online those deeper codes held within. And this is why this time is so powerful, this time in human history, not just this time of year, because the solar codes have been amplifying. We have all these solar flashes, the solar storms, the solar activities, the CMEs, the X flares, the M-class flares, so on. And if you want to dive deeper, I do have another video on that. But it's been ramping up more and more because we are at this time in human history and Earth history, really, where we are, number one, in a photon belt in the universe, which is increased light frequency energy coming in. But because of the way that we move through the galaxy, through the skies, however you want to perceive it, this is also a particular point in human evolution. We're ending a cycle and beginning a new one, a new golden age. The energies are amplified. But this is a particular time in Earth history that we have never experienced before. Human consciousness is ascending, but it's also related to our physicality. Our physical bodies are being upgraded. So people are experiencing massive detox symptoms, purge symptoms, because we're clearing out all of the old density, the energies based in duality and separation that have been keeping us separated from the truth that is love, from these divine codes that are pouring in. So these codes are also connected with the royal code. So Sirius is considered to be the royal star, and many of our ascended masters are connected with Sirius, including Isis, and there she is with her wings spread behind me. And there's obviously a lot of distortion in our understanding of many of the ascended masters, including very much so Isis herself. So this is not a video where I'm going to get into all those distortions in our perception and understanding, but even Jesus Christ, Yeshua, he's considered to be an ascended master and a way shower, and many, perceive him to be in a very particular role as a savior, but that is not the energy of what he was here to seed into the blueprint of the planet. He seeded Christ consciousness into the planet. He was an embodiment of that frequency, and he was a way shower, showing us the way forward, the path of love. Him and his counterpart, Mary Magdalene, were showing us the way into divine union as well. So when we can attune to these energies of that Christ consciousness, unity consciousness frequency, that will enable us to anchor in the light and then manifest and create heaven on earth, manifest from the space of our heart center and in alignment with our soul's truth. That is the key here. We're transcending out of the duality and the 3D type of manifestation that is based in ego, and we are aligning with our deeper soul's truth, which in truth and in fact may be much more beautiful and abundant than our ego minds can even imagine or perceive in this moment. So this is that idea of surrendering. This is that idea of opening up and allowing, because what is coming through is activating us to become a version of self that is more brilliant and beautiful than we might even believe is possible. So again, infinite possibilities is the vibe, and this is what we're being called to step into. This is 5D consciousness, whatever you want to call it. We are anchoring in heaven on earth template to create this new golden age. And it's not just the gold frequency, so we definitely are attuning to a very powerful golden energy, but it's not just that. There's also a lot of diamond codes coming in, and this is part of the High Heart portal that is coming online, the High Heart Chakra, which I just did a video yesterday on, because a lot of these frequencies that are coming in, we're experiencing brand new energies that Earth has never experienced. So this particular year, after the solstice, after the 777 portal, which was bringing in codes of freedom, new energies are coming through that have never been able to come through the veil before, because it was just not in alignment with the density. So this is a very, very powerful year in this process, this journey of ascension, if you want to look at it that way, of human evolution. So we're anchoring in these really powerful codes and light frequencies that have never been experienced before. We were not able to experience them, and now they're coming through. And this is actually a color that's been associated with these new energies, and it's very connected to the High Heart Chakra. So this is going to be part of my 8 Golden Keys to Abundance journey, which I'll share in a little bit more detail later on. But this is an activation series to help us anchor in and embody these new earth frequencies. So we really work through each chakra, each energy center to clear and upgrade. And this is what came through to me in the Great Pyramid in Egypt when I was inside the king's chamber. So talking about royal codes, I just think back and I'm like, wow, this is all even more beautifully aligned than I even realized at first. So yeah, connecting with that royal energy, the lion energy, the lion's gate, this is part of it. Sirius and the lion's gate and the Egyptian energy, because they had everything built in alignment with the conjunction at this time of year. So there's so much to it, but what came through were frequencies that I was just channeling these frequencies, because everything inside gets amplified and sent out to the planetary grid. And so I realized there was a very specific sequence coming through, and it was precisely 7. And then as I went down into the base of the pyramid, I realized that there was another one coming through, and I was like, what is that about? And that's the Soul Star Chakra and codes of liberation. So we're liberating and ascending into the next octave of being. So it's really quite beautiful what has come through, and now this year it's being expanded and amplified even further with a High Heart portal activation, and Earth Star is what wants to come through as well to anchor it all in. So it's just very humbling and beautiful. And I just saw 1111 out of the corner of my eye. So yes, it's just very deeply aligned, and this is coming through me. I am the vessel that is bringing it forth, and the journey that came through last year was just really beautiful. So again, this is when this portal is when Earth aligns with the Sun and Sirius. So Sirius is the Royal Star, and again, the galactic center. So powerful light codes come through at this time, and we are more able to initiate new cycles, new timelines. This is the start of the sacred year. So today itself, July 26th, is the start of this new cycle of creation, the new year, according to the galactic calendar. It is the start of the new sacred year. So with these powerful light codes coming in, it's assisting us in raising our consciousness and our frequency. So it goes hand in hand. Our consciousness is one aspect of the awakening, but we must also then embody the new frequencies, the ways of being, to truly become the version of self that is helping to build and create this new era, this new way of being, the systems and structures of what many refer to as the new earth. So this is a time of divine creative intelligence working through us. So when we open to receive these beautiful energies coming through, especially this year where they're new and powerful, then we are more capable of activating that divine integration, of integrating our higher self into our physical self. So this is a process of integration and embodiment. And this time of year, when the energies are assisting us most potently, then we can really anchor in and connect with that higher truth that is working through us, activate those soul codes. And we all have our particular path and purpose. So that high chakra is connected to path, purpose. So this is about actualizing that mission that we are here on. Whatever it is that we are here to create, our unique codes are necessary for this journey here and now. We are all playing a role in this together. So what else? Oh, and time, the time and space energy. So yesterday was a day out of time. This notion of time was coming through really powerfully on Monday morning when I woke up after this crazy wild journey in the astral. Time is an illusion is a message that came through when I was sitting and meditating and processing everything. And then somebody else that I am connected with, she was in meditation and really perceiving this new energy coming through. And apparently, this is the color that was being associated with it, with the channel. And the notion of time being time, connecting as time was coming through, but time being more of a human construct. So again, that illusory nature of time. And this connects with the new earth frequency activation that came through on the solstice, which again is preparing us, which now I see even more beautifully as preparing us and connecting us with these new energies, because part of that was connecting with the oneness, flying up with our etheric wings and flying up into the sun, which is just pure love, truth, energy frequency, and really becoming one with that energy was, spoiler alert, a part of that activation. So that is available for free. So I will include that below. And of course, it's accessible through the 8 Golden Keys journey as well. There's a lot of bonus content in that journey, including that activation. But that activation itself is free, and you will also receive the Holy Shift Masterclass to shift your mindset, shift your energy, shift your reality through co-creation with the divine. This is a true masterclass where you actually learn things. Perhaps I over-delivered, but of course you can always go deeper, but there's a lot of valuable content inside there. So you'll also receive that for free with the New Earth activation. So this is just, the amount of information and powerful codes that are coming through is just beyond this YouTube video. I'm trying not to do 30-40 minute videos. But the Sirians and Royal Lion beings are master star teachers. So when we connect with this energy, we're connecting with that master star teacher energy. And I was getting a lot of Andromedan energy coming through too. And Andromedans apparently are considered to be the spiritual teachers of many of the other star systems. So I wonder, because Andromeda is a very, very high frequency star system, and it's a galaxy, another spiral galaxy, and there's connections with the High Heart portal. And myself, I actually have had more star incarnations in Andromeda than any other star system. So perhaps that's part of the reason it's been coming through so palpably for me. But what I understand about Andromeda is that they're the teachers of the other star systems, and they're very, very deeply respected for their high frequency. And they also have a lot of advanced technology, so on and so forth. So they're very much about freedom. So there's a really beautiful energetic connection with that as well, because we are freeing ourselves from the veil of illusion, liberating ourselves. So this is definitely in some way connected to the energies coming through right now. And they're here, all of them, all of the teachers and guides are here to assist us with our evolution and ascension process. So there is great potential and power in this time, and we're just being called to open and connect with these energies. And this is why I was guided to host the 8 Golden Keys last year during this portal. August 1st through 8th is what I did, and this year it's the 31st through the 9th. New transmissions will be coming through, and the recordings and activations from last year are available instant access. But it's just this very, very powerful time. They came through in December 2021, and it wasn't until the Lionsgate that I was guided to do it. So there was a very real reason for that. So this is, an open portal of possibilities, of manifestation, of abundance. 8-8. The 8 is considered to be connected with the energy of abundance, the infinity, infinite possibilities. So there's so many different layers of energetics that work through this time for us. So when we connect with that, when we focus on what we want to create and manifest, when we keep our energy in alignment with all of this, this opens us up, and it allows many more possible opportunities to flow to us. So this is that energy of receptivity as well, which is connected with the divine feminine, which I've been speaking into a great deal as well. There's so many different aspects and layers of how the energies all connect and work together. And it makes perfect sense when you think about it from the unity, consciousness, and oneness idea. Of course, the divine feminine rising is very deeply connected to abundance and this portal and co-creation and all of it, infinite possibilities. So when we have energies that are, saying, oh, money is bad, when we're in the spiritual world, a lot of people still have this thing about money and wealth and abundance being not spiritual. Well, that's actually very much related to poverty vows from past lives, poverty consciousness, the lack, separation, limitation, scarcity, poverty that they have basically put humanity into in our state of forgetfulness. We are here to remember the truth of who we are, which is powerful, creative beings, inherently abundant as we are. When we connect with that energy, of course we are meant to be abundant. And of course we are here to manifest the beautiful realities that we can envision for ourselves. It's not just some la dream. If we can imagine it, there's some aspect of us that is connected with it, that is here to create that. We can connect with that timeline more palpably during this portal. So this is about transcending that limitation of it's not possible, or there's just something not right about being abundant if you're spiritual, I'm sorry, that is just based in that paradigm of separation and lack that we are actually here to transcend. So what we focus on, it is time to manifest from that space of inner power. So there's so much more that I would like to say, but I would also like to share a few cards and wrap it up for today. So, Peace Beyond Survival. This card, I chose it deliberately because this is the lion energy, but this is actually the root, hint, of the new earth frequencies that we are here to embody to help root into abundance, safety, security, stability from within. Peace within is that foundational frequency. Hint. And yeah, of course, the lion energy, the violet energy is connecting us with the higher chakras so that we can manifest and connect. And peacemaker through inner peace, resolving ancient splits. This is very much, and I'm seeing 2222 right now, this energy of the divine divine of separation of the masculine and the feminine. Because it was 2222, whatever, 4 times. That is the message specifically that this is referring to, ancient splits, that they're wanting me to share anyway, to highlight that particular energy of split of the masculine and feminine energies, both within and without. We see these gender wars happening, and it makes me a little frustrated, I'm not gonna lie. And that's the lioness in me coming out. But this is what we're here to heal, to bring us back into harmony. And then abundance. Yes, that beautiful, bright energy. It's very much that divine feminine energy as well. Fullness of source, enough for all, open to receive, be in the flow. So of course we have the beautiful feminine face there, hibiscus flower. Hibiscus is actually my favorite flower growing up. And it's pretty self-explanatory. Otherwise, this is the energy to connect with, opening to receive, knowing that there is enough for all. Look at Mother Nature, inherently abundant and regenerative. We just have to work in cooperation with her, be stewards of her beautiful divinity. We are so disconnected from nature, but that's because we are so disconnected from our true nature, which is inherently connected and abundant. So this is what we have to heal. That is another aspect of the rift, of the splits that we need to heal. So breathe the sun. The sun codes, the royal codes coming in. This is very much calling us to go outside, meditate every morning, receive those beautiful solar codes that are light codes, activating us, activating our knowing and remembrance, activating those soul codes within. Presence, pineal activation, relax and let go. So these all really do connect. Of course, everything is connected. I also want to highlight the turtle energy. The turtle has been coming through a lot for me recently, which I have never really connected with so directly, the Tortuga energy. And this is something that I'm going to actually investigate more deeply. But this is, they called, from what I understand, Turtle Island is I think the North American continent. According to Native American tradition, there's a lot of deep energy with the turtle, the tortoise. So this is something that I'm going to actually connect with more deeply, but there might be a message for somebody watching this. And I just want to highlight that because it's very encoded with a lot of deep wisdom that I think we're being called to connect with collectively right now. So there you go. So there's so much magic coming through at this beautiful time. I have much more to share. I really honestly feel like I can't keep up with all of the messages coming through and the energies and information. So I also invite you to connect inside my free group. The New Earth activation is there as well. My free group on a private social network. So it's a much more calm and peaceful space. Beautiful souls are finding their way there. It's a beautiful little community that's growing and expanding. So I invite you to check it out. And of course, the 8 Golden Keys to Abundance is coming up next week. The High Heart Portal activation is available separate because I did initially have it separate. So I want that to still be available for people. And that is included in the Elevate membership, which is a low-cost membership inside the free community as well, and it's a monthly membership. You can cancel anytime. So check it out for the first month, receive this High Heart Portal activation, and there's a lot of other resources and monthly call. And then of course the 8 Golden Keys. So that is the full system. It is very high value, and I'm offering it at a very, very reasonable price with a payment plan because I do want as many people as possible to be able to access the magic that is held within, because now is the time for us to really anchor in and embody. And this is really my bigger purpose, the wholeness, the embodiment, the self-mastery. So I do have those other larger containers, particularly expansion, that helps to, it's the full journey, the full journey. And the 8 Golden Keys is a complimentary bonus when you join that, but you can always upgrade as well. So I invite you to join the 8 Golden Keys to Abundance. It's very powerful, it's very beautiful, and it's expanding. That's the energy. So I hope to see you on the inside. If you have any questions about anything, absolutely feel free to send me a message, an email. You can message me directly inside that group. And I love to respond to comments. Comment below if any of this resonates. And I would love to hear what's coming up for you in these powerful, beautiful, energetic times. And the likes and subscribes, of course, are always so deeply appreciated. And it helps other people to receive the wisdom inside the videos. So, and my channel generally, to help it to grow. So thank you so much for your beautiful energy and support. I'm sending you so much love, and I hope to see you on the inside of these magical journeys, onward and upward in love and light, and I will see you soon.